going on, guys? Just what's going on, guys? Just another day here at the new garage. Doing an oil change right now. Currently, well, I guess I could finish up on that, but that's not what we're really doing here today. What we're really doing here today is we are turning the door handles black rather than metallic sand. So I already got the first one off by using a size 3 in metric star bit. You come inside this little hole right here, and it's got like a little safety stop right there so that the bolt doesn't fly out. And then you wiggle this out. The handle is right here, and you pull it back, and then it comes out. And currently got it right there, and I'm going to be turning that black, and I'm going to be doing all the other ones as well. So right now I just got some water right over there, and now I'm going to get some sandpaper. I only have 60 grit, so it's gonna have to do. But yeah, gonna wet sand it down, and we'll go from there. So if I can show you one-handed, so you have one of these, and you get like a flathead screwdriver and pop that off. And inside here, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. No, you're not. There is a star bit that you use a metric 3 to get out, and they're not that tight. They're not really in there. Alright, well, maybe this one is. Alright, let me put this friggin' phone down a second here. Alright. This whole time I've been talking to myself and I wasn't recording. Awesome. Alright, so took the star bit out of the hole. Apparently the rear two doors, the piece that goes right here comes out, which is right here, and the reason because of that is because the rears don't have keys to unlock and lock the door. So I'm not going to be doing this one or the passenger side because I can't get them out, or I don't want to like mess around with it. So I'm not going to be painting these black, so I'm not going to be doing these ones black as well. So I'm just going to keep that off to the side. And then I was explaining about the door. So the door handle, once this piece is out of the way, you're going to want to pull back and pull out. And that's how you put it in as well. You put it in like that. It's like that, and then you push forward. So pull back and out. All right. So now I'm going to sand this one down, wet sand it, and I'll get back to you. Okay. Did the first one, I think, to what I want it to be. Just taking off, like, I don't know, the clear coat, pretty much. I think I might have to do a little bit more, but I'm just going to wait, let it dry, and in the meantime, I'm going to take off the other ones. So alright, so we got these 3 wet sanded. This is the first time I've ever actually wet sand, so I don't know. You know, they look like what I want. So we have a clear coat after, we got gray primer, and we got cheap black spray paint. So I'm going to do a coat of primer, see how it comes out, see if I need to put another coat. I don't know. I think 2 coats probably, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, and another thing, right before you're about to put primer on or anything, always wipe it down. Make sure that there's no anything on it. You want it to be dry and nothing, no dust, nothing, no debris, nothing on it. Alrighty, so the first one came out very, very good. I did one like one coat, and then I spotted wherever else I needed to spray, but it came out very well. So I think I only need to put 1 coat on all of these before I go ahead and put the black on. So on the second one, I got a little too close, and I got runs, but I'm just letting it dry, and then I'm going to wet sand it off and redo it. But the third one came out very well. Very, very well. So I got 2 good. I need to wet sand the second one and still do the fourth one. Alright, so I just put down the first coat, and it is looking really nice. One thing that is easy or nice is the fact that I'm doing it outside and it's 75 degrees out. So I can do like a coat and it immediately dries, so I can just keep going until it looks good. So this is the first coat, but it's already about to be dry, so I'm gonna put the second coat on now. All right, so I got the final coat on these 3. This one needs to just dry, and I need to put 1 more coat on this one, but I'm gonna start putting the clear coat on these 2 right here. All right, so put all the gloss coating on the handles, clear coat, and now I'm just waiting on them to dry, but I just put the first one on because it was ready, and this is what it looks like. So maybe in the future, what I'll do is I'll take this piece off and I will do all of them black, but for right now, because I didn't want to take this one off, so I kept all of them the same color. But yeah, I think definitely changes it a little bit, you know. Definitely changes the look just a little bit, which is cool. Finished up the oil change as well. And one thing that I'm gonna do is remove all the plasti dip from the wheels. And the reason why I did the plasti dip in the first place was because I wanted to see if the car looked good with black rims, which it does. And I actually was looking at rims to put on the car, some 18s, but just the timing wasn't right, like financially, so I chose not to. And so yeah, one of these days when I get another day off, I'm going to clean the wheels and completely do them black, which is going to be cool. I am planning on buying a new black bumper because, as you can tell, this one's broken at the bottom. I'm gonna buy a new black bumper, and rather than immediately putting it on, I'm going to color code it with the car. So I'll have a bumper that looks identical, almost factory, black wheels, black handlebars. And another thing that I really want to do is I want to take these chrome pieces off and clean them up, because like they're deteriorating. I want to take them off, clean them up, and then turn these black too. But yeah, just some of the changes I want to do to the car. Touch up the paint and stuff, because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to keep this car. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it and drive it as my daily while I work on new cars. And speaking about new cars, my father and I just picked up a 1968 Fleetwood Cadillac. So yes, it needs a ton of work. And at this moment, like, we just cleaned out the back. Like, it was absolutely disgusting. There's holes right there. There's holes over there. There's holes right there. These are what go over the kind of like flares, wheel flares and stuff. And then we sanded it down because whoever owned it previously put literally just a coat of Bondo all over the entire thing. But yeah, it's got a 429 engine in it. Just sick. It drives, it runs, and it drives. That is what makes this car amazing. Is that the engine, like, I could start it up right now and drive it. It doesn't have any brakes, so that's our first objective, is fixing the brakes. But probably the coolest thing about this car is that this was one of the first cars in history to have the auto assisting trunk closing procedure. So like when you lower, I'm not going to do it, but when you lower the trunk halfway, then it takes over and then it shuts, and then the locking system actually locks itself. Now that was some of the first technology back in 1968, which that's friggin' sick. So yeah, so basically my father and I are pondering whether we want to like fully redo the entire thing and put thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into, like tens of thousands, and like just have it for years, just as like a sidecar, just fixing it every once in a while, or if we're just gonna redo the Bondo, patch up the whatever holes that we can, redo some of the interior, and just send it on our way. More of like an easy flip, because we bought it dirt cheap. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it's an amazing car, and we're planning on buying a new project car, a new fixer-upper, like in the next 2-3 weeks. So, but yeah. So I'm just waiting for these to dry, and once they're dry, I'm gonna put the rest on. But yeah. All right. All right. So I just finished up everything, put them all on, and it's looking nice. It's looking really nice. I think it looks a lot different. Like, no other Maxima has this like I do, so that's what I like. I like to be different. I like to have my stuff looking different, unique. I don't like being the same. But yeah. So on another day off or so, I'll take these pieces off and I'll do those. But yeah, wrapping up here and heading home. But yeah, car looks nice.